Good afternoon, and welcome to our second annual Forward Focused presentation. Last year, we introduced this new tradition for the Monarch Nation, not simply as a report on all we have accomplished together, but as a strategic roadmap to guide us into the future. It was a moment to name our aspirations out loud, and in just 1 year, it's become so much more, a touchstone for shared vision and collective ambition. You know, it's no surprise that change is coming at us fast, and the future will favor those who think differently, act boldly, and innovate fearlessly. And that's precisely what Old Dominion University is doing, staying forward-focused, pushing boundaries, and leading with purpose in a world that demands vision and courage. Now, if you look around you, you will notice that you will see no Board of Visitors members, no elected officials, no media. And that is by design, because today's event is for the Monarch community, our students, our faculty, our staff, whose energy, partnership, and leadership bring our vision to life every single day. We hope you enjoy every minute of today's presentation. And now, please welcome the 9th president of Old Dominion University, Dr. Brian O. Hemphill.
Thank you. Let's give Kathy a hearty round of applause. Thank her for all that she does for this great institution. Guys, it's Kathy. We can do better than that. It's Kathy. Let's give her a hearty round of applause. Well, good afternoon, and welcome to Forward Focus. And since last year's inaugural event, I've been looking forward to this wonderful opportunity, which presents an engaging platform to recognize the amazing work occurring right here on our campus. Now, later in the program, we will individually announce and celebrate a few outstanding monarchs who are going above and beyond each and every day in service to our campus, our community, and our Commonwealth. And I'm pleased to be joined by so many members of the Monarch Nation, especially our talented students, our world-class faculty, and our dedicated staff. I would like to also just take a moment and recognize a few groups that we have with us today. And I'm going to start with recognizing the Student Government Association. These exceptional students are sharing their talent and time to ensure that the Monarch experience is at its very best for current and future students. Could I ask Jay, our president, and Riley, our vice president, and any members of the Student Government Association to please stand that are with us? He greatly appreciates their leadership, your service, and your work. One more round of applause for these students. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Please be seated. To our Faculty Senate Chair, Corinne Allen, and our Faculty Senate, and any faculty that we have in the room with us today, all faculty, please stand. Please stand. Any of our faculty. Any faculty. Keep standing. Keep standing. Stand up. Stand up. Stand up. I really want you to join me in recognizing our faculty for all that they do, not only the teaching, the learning, but the research, for all that they pour into our students. Give our faculty one more round of applause. To members of the AP Faculty Senate and our newly formed Monarch Staff Senate, please stand so we can acknowledge your hard work, your daily engagement of this talented workforce. Let's give them a hearty round of applause. Thank you. And last but certainly not least, to members of the Leadership Council, could you please stand? No. The individuals standing before you make daily sacrifices in their personal lives to ensure that Old Dominion University continues to thrive. They're working long days, early mornings, late nights, and weekends. Please join me in applauding one more time the collective and inspiring commitment to this family. Thank you. For nearly 100 years, Old Dominion University has boldly and proudly served as an economic engine and a community cornerstone in this region and the Commonwealth. We've educated countless students, we've produced research breakthroughs, and we've won national championships, right, Wood? While many focus on our work in the classroom, in laboratories, and in competition, above all else, we've consistently and passionately served our community without hesitation and often without recognition. Our unique story of hard work, shared purpose, and collective power are evident in the 7 cities that comprise this region. They're also evident in our more than 200,000 alumni that are in our community. We're so proud of them. Yes, woo, excited. Old Dominion University's impact and influence have left and will continue to leave an indelible mark on the Commonwealth of Virginia, especially our communities and the families we serve. And today, we will relive a few of those special moments in our storied history as our nation prepares for its 250th celebration. But at the same time, we will focus on the future, a bold and promising future that will take Old Dominion University's recognition and reputation to that next level across our nation and the world. So a quick review of our storied history is a testament to the commitment and resilience of Monarchs. Our story has always been filled with innovation and being first. Think about this. The administration building, known as Rollins Hall, was constructed for $123,000 in 1936. How we like those prices, right? Great prices. We offered our first non-credit television class, Science is Simple, in 1952. And in 1953, we began offering baccalaureate degrees. And by 1958, World Geography and Music Appreciation became the first credit course taught over open circuit television on WVEC TV. And at that time, we were the first higher education institution in Virginia to realize the major role that television can play beyond entertainment and news. Now, we gained independence in 1962 as Old Dominion College, but I need each of you to know that there were a number of other names that were considered, such as College of the Atlantic, College of Elizabeth River, College of Hampton Roads, and my personal favorite, Larchmont College. We began offering master's degrees in 1964. The first African-American student earned a degree from our institution in 1966. And the Faculty Senate formed the committee to save the university in 1970, as there were significant cuts coming from the Commonwealth of Virginia, 1970. We began offering Ph.D. degrees in 1971, and we became the first university in Virginia to award women's athletic scholarships, and among the first in the nation to do so in 1974. Yeah. Oh. Ahead of our time. We won the NCAA Division II National Championship in men's basketball in 1975, and the Women's Center opened in 1976 and were among the first of its kind in the country. That says a lot. It says a lot about our institution. We established an interdisciplinary doctoral program in biomedical science with Eastern Virginia Medical School in 1979, just 6 years after their founding. 6 years. We captured back-to-back AIAW National Basketball Championships in 1979 and 1980, and with a NCAA National Championship in 1985. What about the powerhouse women's basketball program? Let's give them a round of applause. Now, the very first test tube baby was conceived via IVF at the Jones Institute for Reproductive Medicine and was born right here in Norfolk, Virginia in 1981, which marked a major medical milestone in American fertility treatment. And our first off-campus site opened in 1986. And our African American Cultural Center opened in 1991. And we celebrated the first of many faculty members who received the Outstanding Faculty Award from the State Council of Higher Education for Virginia in 1991. And my personal favorite, we established the Lambert's Point summer program in 1992. C.C. Tucker, beloved C.C. Tucker, is the founder of that program. A hearty round of applause in C.C.'s memory. Hearty round of applause in her memory. We launched TeleTechNet, a pioneer in distance learning, in 1994, and the university celebrated its first Rhodes Scholar and signed a formal agreement with NATO's Atlantic headquarters in 1995. This was a pretty special year. Our sailors aboard the USS George Washington are the first to take live interactive MBA courses via the Ships at Sea program in 1996. We're first, once again. Our lion statue, our beloved lion statue, was unveiled in front of the Webb Center in 1997. Round of applause if you were here and you saw that. Our endowment topped $100 million, and the Center for Bioelectrics, a collaboration between ODU and Eastern Virginia Medical School, opened in 2003. These accomplishments and milestones would not have been possible without a united community of learners, scholars, researchers, and administrators. Old Dominion University has always been rooted in innovation and being first. It's a part of who we are. It's a part of what we do. It's a part of our fabric. It's a part of our DNA. We can't hide from that. When I arrived at Old Dominion, I was guided by a belief that innovation must become a way of life, not a mere slogan or aspiration, but a responsibility to our students, the Commonwealth, and future generations. And I've consistently advocated for facing the challenges of our time with passion, with purpose, and with strategic insight. The obstacles that we encounter in higher education are very real and demand our attention and our action. And across the nation, traditional methods are being challenged by demographic shifts, technological advancements, and evolving workforce needs. And I've consistently emphasized that Old Dominion University must meet these challenges with courage and clarity. The headwinds facing higher education, such as the declining demographics, our operational costs, our technological disruptions, are not theoretical. They're very real. And because of this, colleges and universities across the nation are being reshaped because of these challenges. Many institutions responded by cutting programs and closing campuses, but we have chosen a different path at ODU, and that's to build, it's to innovate, and it's to invest. And in the last 5 years, we've continued that tradition with a forward-focused effort. Look no further than our elite R1 status in 2021, our strategic plan approval in 2022, EVMS's integration into ODU in 2024, and our master plan in 2025. And without question, our research enterprise is growing to historic levels of R&D funding. In 2022, $87 million. In 2023, $95.3 million. 1 year later, $104.1 million. And in 2025, just last year, $116.9 million. And some people want me to round up on that one. Round of applause for our research enterprise. Another clear example is philanthropic giving. For an institution that averaged about $35 million annually, we have both generated and sustained new levels of interest and investment. 2023, $47.8 million. Following year, $61.7 million. And last year, $106.3 million. And as I stand before you today, just a little bit beyond the halfway point for this year, closing out at the end of June, we've exceeded $74 million and growing. This will be another record-breaking year. No pressure, Alonzo. Round of applause for our team. Round of applause for our team. We've also marked new levels of student success by retaining more students from their freshman to their sophomore year. We had dipped to 72% in 2021, but the following year we hit 74%. In 2023, 76%. The following year, 77%. And in 2025, we hit 79%. And I am very confident that we're moving back to the 82, 83, and 84% first-year retention rates that we experienced a number of years ago. I'm proud of the work that's going on here in student success. Now, I will say that this level of increased success has been enabled really due to our university being more strategic. We did reduce our admit rate, which has increased our ability to retain more of our students and given them the opportunity to be able to walk across that stage as a proud alumnus of this institution. So we're excited about the work that's going on in this space. And what about Monarchs Give Back to address food insecurities on our campus and among school-aged children and their families in Norfolk? I will tell you, the results have been astounding. In 2022, we raised over 20,000 items. Now, in 2023, we got kind of fancy, and we started counting each and every single item. 32,555 items. Following year, 73,000 items. Last year, 101,000 items. That represented 23,556 meals going out to this community and our campus. Now, for 2026, I could use a little bit of help because I don't think we've set a goal as of yet. Oh, no, we haven't. No, we haven't. We haven't set a goal. Huge round of applause if you think we should raise 150,000 items. Huge round of applause. Guys, I need to hear you. 150,000 items? Guys, y'all should see Brandy's face right now. You should see Brandy's face. I know that the Monarch Nation is up to the challenge, and consistent with our efforts as a health-promoting university, we're embedding nutrition into our outreach programming. And recently, we announced the establishment of the Joan Prebrock Institute for Nutrition Science and Health. And with Joan's landmark transformational gift and reflecting on her lifelong beliefs that good health begins with sound nutrition, we are redefining how nutrition and lifestyle medicine are taught, studied, and practiced on our medical campus and across the institution. A key part of our effort is a unique partnership with the American College of Lifestyle Medicine, the nation's premier medical society dedicated to health. This is yet just another example of how Old Dominion University is leading on a national scale. And without question, we've remained steadfast in our mission to build rather than dismantle. So together, we navigate this transformative journey with a healthy dose of reality and a firm sense of purpose. Healthy dose of reality. We've seen a decline in our traditional campus-based enrollments, prompting us to expand and prioritize flexible asynchronous learning pathways. This has been guided by clear data showing that our students succeed when given the flexibility that they need. This has helped in shaping and really refining our shared purpose and our collective vision. This moment will be remembered as a turning point when Old Dominion University chose not to retreat, but to embrace academic excellence powered by innovation. Change is not optional for us. The decline in traditional aid students is already here, particularly affecting institutions that look like ODU. We've seen significant declines in campus-based enrollment and a plateau in online growth, which is signaling that our current offerings do not fully meet the needs of the expanding adult learner population. The data is pretty clear. Students are choosing flexibility. Students are succeeding in flexible learning environments. So the question that we face is whether we act now or wait until the crisis cuts even deeper. So our commitment is to invest in innovation while protecting our academic core and strengthening our long-term viability. Rather than simply cutting programs, services, and people, I did say programs, services, and people, that's not our path. That's not the place that we want to go as an institution. The transformation before us is ambitious, I admit that, but it's necessary. And by fostering innovation, we will look back at this moment as one where our resolve to lead through innovation protected our future while shaping the next generation of monarchs. Together, we stand ready to face the future with monarch pride as well as monarch momentum. Speaking of monarch momentum, forward-focused digital transformation embodies this choice both on campus and online and represents a comprehensive reinvention of our university. It is a comprehensive redesign of the student journey in order to meet their needs both in and out of the classroom through flexibility as well as technology-enabled experiences and pathways. This transformation is about building. It's about building the future. This transformation is not about dismantling the past. It is about leading with transparency, purpose, and a commitment to expanding access while maintaining excellence. It is a testament to our students, our faculty, and our staff who have approached this moment with creativity and integrity. Forward-focused digital transformation is not just an initiative. It is not just a strategy. It is an institutional imperative to prepare every monarch for a world transformed by discovery, opportunity, and technology. This is the world that our graduates will walk into once they walk across that stage with a degree from this institution, a world that we owe them to prepare them for. It is absolutely critical. So as we navigate this journey together, we affirm that innovation serves to protect our future and shape the next generation of monarchs. And as we look forward, we continue to strengthen our infrastructure and embrace technologies to enhance the overall experience for our students as well as our faculty and staff. So we're committed. We're committed to positioning Old Dominion at the forefront of national innovation. Now, I will say to each of you that we've been here before. This is not new for us, and we are in that same spotlight again. We were here in the 1930s when we were founded. We found ourselves here in the 1960s on a number of occasions. And in the 90s, we found ourselves in that spotlight of innovation and being first. And every defining chapter in our university story has asked something of those that are living it. It's asked something of those that are living it. And that can feel uncomfortable and even unsettling at times as you're going through the innovation, as you're going through being the first. So as we navigate this moment together, you have my commitment that we will keep listening and learning, but we are moving forward together. We owe that to this institution. And we find ourselves here once again in 2026, forward-focused digital transformation. And it's already being recognized. Our partnership with Google, the launch of the Monarch Sphere, and our constant evolution of our educational offerings highlight the commitment to not just react to change, but to actively shape the future. So together, we have and will continue to build a foundation of collaboration and innovation that guarantees our legacy and empowers the next generation of monarchs. I will say to you that I'm proud. I'm proud of the journey that we've undertaken, and that I'm confident in the future that we're building. But of all else, I say thank you. Thank you for your dedication and your partnership in making this pivotal transformation a reality. And if you remember anything from today, let it be this. Innovation is not the disruption of tradition. It is the protection of the future. Let me say it again. Innovation is not the disruption of tradition. It is the protection of the future. Since Old Dominion University was founded, we've proven time and time again that monarchs are decisive and driven. In 2026, as a forward-focused institution of higher education with a global network of proud monarchs, our full potential will truly be realized. In a world where being an elite university is aligned with how many students you reject versus you accept, we must be different, and we will be different. We're focused on access, opportunity, and success. We are changing lives and transforming communities and serving the Commonwealth of Virginia and beyond, one student, one family, and one community at a time. This is the personalized approach and unmatched experience available and present to all Monarchs, past, present, and future. And without question, we are one of a kind. And for the past 5 years, we have followed a transformational path by honoring tradition and blazing our trails to create greater opportunities. As trailblazers of change and resilience, we will be highly respected and widely known as a pillar of determination. We display strengths in education and research. We are one of the few institutions that have fully embraced innovation and transformation without fear or hesitation. The world is changing, and so are we. Why? Because of our students. So as we prepare to celebrate 100 years of Monarch momentum in 2030, we set ourselves apart from our competitors and our industry. In the years, months, and days leading to our centennial celebration, we will be mindful of our past, grounded in our present, and prepared for our future. At Old Dominion University, we are at the center of advancement and excellence. We're on the cusp of distinction and greatness. Distinction and greatness that can only be realized due to the strong foundation laid by those before us and the clear vision of those entrusted with the heart and soul of our beloved institution. This is Old Dominion University's moment, our moment to define, our moment to lead, our moment to prove, our moment to shine. Thank you, and go Monarchs. Thank you.
Thank you, President Hemphill. Forward-focused means we don't wait for the future, we shape it, rethinking how we teach and learn, embracing technology not as a trend, but as a tool for impact. And today, we celebrate Monarchs who are proving that innovation is who we are. One of our favorite parts of last year's inaugural event was the introduction of the Monarch Pillar of Innovation and Excellence Awards. And just as we did last year, we are thrilled to celebrate outstanding Monarchs, one student, one faculty member, and 2 staff members, each of whom has demonstrated exceptional contributions to Old Dominion University. Now, these awards are the result of a peer and campus-driven nomination process. Members of our community were invited to recognize Monarchs who have set a strong foundation for innovation and excellence, who've fostered cooperation, who've embodied the true spirit of championship. And just as they did last year, each recipient will leave today with a cash award of $10,000. How about that? But this year, President Hemphill decided to deliver the good news in person, and you're about to see how that went. The student representative of the Monarch Pillar of Innovation and Excellence Award is Omatoma Lola Jagede. Lola, will you please come to the stage? Lola served as the student representative to the Board of Visitors, advocating successfully for an historic increase in graduate stipends from $10,000 to $15,000 for master's stipends and $15,000 to $20,000 for doctoral students. She served as president of the Graduate Student Government Association, building the organization and establishing governance structures that serve more than 6,000 graduate students. And she logged more than 800 hours of active volunteer service supporting campus initiatives and underserved communities. Congratulations, Lola Jagede. The faculty recipient of the Monarch Pillar of Innovation and Excellence Awards elevates the national profile of the Strome College of Business in so very many ways. The faculty recipient of the Monarch Pillar of Innovation and Excellence is Distinguished Master Lecturer Dr. Andrew Cohen. Dr. Cohen, will you please come forward? You put $10,000 out there and people hustle, I'm not gonna lie. Andrew Cohen is credited with building an integrated technology-driven finance ecosystem that positions ODU at the forefront of applied business education. He helps manage the student portfolio, which is now valued at $1.5 million. Congratulations, Andrew Cohen. The administrative professional recipient of the Monarch Pillar of Innovation and Excellence Award is credited with modernizing complex processes. So I guess I don't need to tell y'all that the University Registrar is the recipient of the Monarch Pillar of Innovation and Excellence Award. Congratulations. Carrie John was nominated. For driving Y'all, I wrote this stuff. I gotta read it. For driving significant technological advancements that were especially evident during the integration with Eastern Virginia Medical School. Congratulations. All right, how are you going to do on the last one? Our final honoree is described as a person you go to when something is confusing, stressful, or urgent, because you know she will listen, figure it out, and follow through. And no, we are not going to put her mobile number on the screen for y'all to call her. The classified staff recipient of the Monarch Innovation and Excellence Award is Lauren Larice. Lauren is the operations manager for the Elmer College of Health Science, and in that, she supports operations for the Dean's Office, the Student Rec Center, Hampton Hall, and the Child Study Center. At the same time as she has this complex job, she is also... I know. She is also studying for her master's degree in zoology, so congratulations. It was funny because when the president went to present Lauren with the check, she said, "Stop it." And he said, "I will not stop." One of the hallmarks of a forward-focused institution is the ability to respect the clock and end on time. And we are giving you extra time back today, and you can do with it whatever you want. We are not monitoring that activity, but I do hope you will take a moment to congratulate our honorees today and visit with your colleagues. And as we wrap up, I want to ask all of you who are carrying those big checks Do not take those through the drive-thru. It doesn't go well. But I do want to invite you to come down front so that we can get a picture of all of you right here with President Hemphill, if that would be all right with you. And you're $10,000 richer, so really you could kind of blow that off. But I would urge you not to. Just come right on down here. That would be great. So thank you very much for joining us today for Forward Focused. And all together now, go Monarchs!